Hey everybody, how's it going? And welcome back to Pause and Effect on Air. I'm your host CJ. Today I'm playing more Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy, and today I have a very special guest joining me. He's an old friend with a friendship spanning as far back as like over 10 years, and frequent chatter and collaborator of the channel. Please welcome to the stream, Pickle McDillionaire. Pickle, how are ya?
Hey, thanks a dillion. Happy to be here.
Yeah, happy you're here. So let's see. The last time I played this game, I finished the first two cases, I think. So now the next one is Turnabout Samurai. You good to start from there?
Let's do it.
All right. Load the selected save data. Yes, let's go. All right, so
pickles here. I got my beer. I'm ready to go.
Nice. So I do have a lot of people to shout out. So let's see. Kyber7, Jenny McTupper, Caramel Feather, Nearly Dead Duo, Clarence Draws. Welcome to the stream, everybody. Thank you all so much for being here. See you in hell, evil magistrate. Whoa! Grah! I don't know why this is so silly. One has fallen, but who? Only the moon knows. Don't miss next week's exciting episode. The Dark Messenger returns! Wright and Company Law Offices. Okay, so I had to wonder, because I didn't get very far outside of just that cutscene. I didn't realize it was Maya watching it. And here comes the music again. So I'm very curious, Pickle, how many of these games have you played?
I don't think there's a ton of them. I haven't played this game in like 8-9 years. So I don't remember anything.
Oh, dang, really?
Yeah.
Oh, then this ought to be very fun for you.
It'll be a good time.
Alright, Whoops. Okay, there we go. Whoa, stop waving that broom around. Oh, Nick, I didn't know you were here. Of course I'm here. Why did that make me laugh? I don't get it. Nick, you don't know the Steel Samurai? Yeah. I just see Caramel CJ. You're talking like Pickle is a podcast guest. I mean, I don't know what you expect me to do, Caramel. Okay. Okay, that should be good. Of course, it's very much like someone like Phoenix, or I don't know, to judge somebody for like being excited about old media. I don't know.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Lawyers. Wait, Maya is 17? Damn, what? I did not know that. And Phoenix Wright's only 24. God, that's a recurring thing I see in like other games where someone's like 24 and someone who's 20 just calls them grandpa every single time. That's like especially prevalent in The Legend of Heroes Trails Through Daybreak. Wish we had some clients. God, is that what lawyers do? Do they just like sit around waiting for clients?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either. Oh, I get it. He just has to worry about paying rent. That makes sense. But is it office rent or apartment rent? The question that will possibly never be answered. Who knows?
Bring. I'll be the cell phone.
Bring. Hello? This is Phoenix. Nick! Maya? What? It's still early. The Steel Samurai got arrested. Oh. You mean the guy on the show? You're saying the Steel Samurai killed a villain. Isn't that what he's supposed to do? Yeah, on TV. Yeah, on TV. No, I mean, he actually did. Damn.
Skewered a villain. Holy
Damn.
cannoli.
Just come to the office quick. Just dang. Wright and Company law offices. Watching television. The actor Will Powers was arrested yesterday. Powers played the lead role in the popular kids show The Steel Samurai, Warrior of Neo Old Tokyo. How are you going to call it Neo Old Tokyo?
New Old Tokyo.
Like, pick a shtick and stick with it, man. Like, that makes no sense.
Jackhammer.
This has to be a joke. No, it's a nightmare. Ah, there it goes.
Bring.
Beep. Yes, Wright and Company law offices. What?
Nani?
It's the Steel Samurai. Oh. What? Yes, of course, we'll be right there. Oh, so we get to be the DA. Go where? So what? So I've decided this will be our first case. What to do? Well, what should we do? What should we do? How can you just sit there like that? We have to get down to the detention center and meet the Steel Samurai. Does she want to investigate this case or just do some sightseeing? Damn, Phoenix!
Ooh.
Caram, I hesitated on reading this just for a second, but Caramel says, Pickle, tell a joke.
What joke? I'll let you know if I think of one.
Yeah, I don't think you can prompt creativity.
I can't do it on command. No.
Okay. Oh, whoops! I hit the wrong thing. Right, I'm doing this with mouse and keyboard. I can't remember if I did it with controller last time. Anything to examine?
I think it's our office.
Yep. A poster of an old movie that Mia liked. Maybe there's something to find here, but no idea. Off to detention.
Yeah, we can always come back.
Yeah.
Ooh, can I do his voice?
Yes. What's wrong, Maya? It's him, in the flesh. Is that guy really him? What do you mean, that guy? Of course it's him. Will Powers, our client. That's him. Maybe I shouldn't be saying this, but he definitely did it. Murder, at least once, maybe twice. Whoa, what are you saying? Yes?
Something wrong?
No. This is getting off to a great start.
I know. You're disappointed, aren't you?
Disappointed? Oh no.
No, it's okay. This is the real me. With the chest hair. When I got the part of the Steel Samurai with the mask, I decided I would never show my face in public until the job was over.
Dang, that's a sad life.
It's the kids, you know. I didn't want to wreck their dreams.
Oh.
I guess it didn't matter. So much for dreams.
No!
I wonder what they think of the Steel Samurai now.
Nick! What? He's a good guy. I mean, he's good. Yeah. He didn't do it. Okay, what are we examining? The cop? He seems frozen in awe of Will Powers. Smile for the camera. Okay, talk. What happened? Maybe you could start by telling us what happened?
Yes, of course. Seems like it was only yesterday. Actually, it was only yesterday. I had to come down to Global Studios for a run-through. We went through a few action sequences at 10 that morning. There was a rehearsal scheduled for 5 in the afternoon.
That's no chest hair. He's smuggling a raccoon.
But when 5 came around and the staff gathered at the studio, Evil Magistrate was found lying in a crumpled heap near the set.
Oh.
They took off his mask and discovered that it was Jack Hammer, dead. D-E-D, dead. He had been expertly skewered with the samurai spear.
The samurai spear?
Yes, it's a long spear that the Steel Samurai uses as a weapon.
The Steel Samurai. Maybe you could explain to me just what the Steel Samurai is? Nick, how could you say such a thing? I'm sorry, sir. I apologize for my partner. He's new to this and a bit out of touch with the world. Hey, who's new to this?
No, it's alright, really. The Steel Samurai is the lead character in a popular kids show. He walks the streets of neo-old Tokyo.
Again, choose a stick and stick with it, man. Like, what are you doing?
Fighting battle after battle against the evil magistrate and his minions. Of course, he never really defeats the evil magistrate. Although, I guess he did defeat him this time.
No, it wasn't your fault. I see. Neo Old Tokyo? Who comes up with these names? I've been asking the same question, Phoenix! I've been asking the same question.
You are Phoenix. You're an Ace Attorney.
Yes. Okay, Power's alibi. Now, where were you on the day of the murder?
Well, that morning I came to the studios at 9. We worked through some action scenes until noon.
What's with this person in the background? What are they doing? Like
in the screening phase.
I was just about to say it's the scream.
Oh.
Just, oh. All right.
Rehearsal was to begin at 5, but I was a little tired. So after lunch, I took a nap in my dressing room. When I woke up, it was after 5. I was late for the rehearsal. I hurried to the studio and found everyone looking shocked. They arrested me on the spot and brought me here.
Oh boy. So he was sleeping the entire afternoon of the murder? Some action hero.
What will the kids think?
I think I should probably check out the scene of the murder.
Right, Global Studios, I'll draw you a map.
Are you allowed to draw somebody a map and pass it through the bars if you're in a detention center? I don't think so. But like, who knows, right?
He's gonna do it on toilet paper.
Yeah. Wow, Nick, let's go. I'm willing to bet $10 she asks for autographs. Okay. Yeah, okay. So, to the studios, I suppose.
Yeah. Ikuzo!
Ikuzo! Oh god, they're playing the song. Wow, so this is where they make... Do you want to narrate for Phoenix right here?
Sure.
Okay. Wow, so this is where they make the Steel Samurai show. Awesome! Aren't you excited? Hey, you there! Hey, your average Sonic 64, welcome to the stream. Oh, so that's who we saw making the scream face. Hey, you there! You got to get through me! Sorry. We're, lawyers. Oh, yeah? Well, that's great. I'm security. And it's my job to make sure that gawkers like you stay out! Gawkers? Gawkers, sightseers, tourists. I know the type. You heard about the incident and came to snoop around. Youths today. Something horrible happened and... Oh, it's just... Okay, I guess.
Alright. Thanks, old bag.
Nick? Will I grow up to be like her? Please say no.
I don't know, it's possible.
Hey! Listen when you're being spoken to! Youths today!
The youths. We could present her the lawyer tag that you have.
Yeah, let's try it. What's that? You're giving that to me?
Absolutely not.
Okay.
Main entrance to the studio. There was a big scene here yesterday with onlookers pressing up against the gate.
What is there to investigate?
Computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Hey, no touching! I feel like that would be important to, well, everything, but who knows? Let's just talk to her.
So, what do you do here at the studios, eh?
At Global Studios, we make children's dreams come true. In fact, in my younger days... No, you were a star? Only a little twinkle between the stars here, I'm afraid, dearie. Well, wow. This place has really gone downhill, you know. But 10 years ago, now that was a studio of dreams. Hammer was a big star back then too, he was.
Hammer?
The victim, dummy. The evil magistrate. He's been reduced to playing villains now. Not exactly the best material to work with.
You tell me about Will Powers, eh?
He's not a bad kid, but don't be fooled by his mask. You wouldn't want him on the silver screen without it, believe me. Little old ladies watching would lose their lunch. That's probably why he thought that the Steel Samurai was his big chance. No one thought he was capable of doing what he did to poor Jack Hammer. We don't know for certain that Will Powers is guilty. Powers? Of course he's guilty. How do I know? I know everything. That's my job. I'm liking this old woman less and less.
You mean the old bag?
Yeah, I'm liking this old bag less and less.
We're not meant to like the old bag.
Like, old woman, old bag, old goose, old whatever. I say that because there's geese fighting each other outside my window.
Oh, sick. Fight Club.
What's the first rule of Fight Club? We don't talk about Fight Club.
I'm sorry. What kind of person was Jack Hammer?
What kind of person? Oh, if only you knew. Jack Hammer will live on in many hearts as the ultimate action hero. He was simply dashing in the Dynamite Samurai series.
Could I have heard of that?
But there was an accident during filming 5 years ago. He got an unlucky break after that, reduced to playing the villain on a children's program. What's more, I heard they were paying him peanuts. It's enough to make you cry.
Why are you so certain Mr. Powers is the killer?
I was standing right here yesterday, I was here from 1 in the afternoon to 5 when they found the body. Now, the studio where the murder took place is to the left here. So if you want to go to the studio, you have to pass by me. Only one person went by here when between 1 and 2:30 when the murder took place.
And that person was Mr. Powers?
Yes, I saw him.
But Mr. Powers says he was sleeping in his dressing room.
Oh, I'm sure he would say that. He's no fool. But he was the only one that walked by. He's the killer, you can bet your biscuits on it. Isn't it about time for you to be heading home? There's nothing to see here. Move along.
Actually, see, we're here at Mr. Powers' request.
I thought you were suspicious looking. Show me a letter of request, and maybe I'll just let you in. This lady here thinks she owns the place, obviously. I think we may have to backtrack on this one.
Yep.
Alright, back to jail. Do you want to stick to Phoenix Wright and then I could try this one?
Sure.
Okay. Hello! How was the studio? They all think I did it, don't they? No, not at all. Isn't that right, Nick?
Right, not at all. At worst, you're a suspect.
Okay, your alibi.
Mr. Powers, you aren't hiding anything from me, are you?
What? No, I'd never do that.
Earlier, you said that you were sleeping in your dressing room after lunch.
Yes, like a baby.
But the security lady says she saw you that day, see? She says she saw you heading towards the scene of the crime.
What? That's not possible. I really don't know what to say. I was sleeping, I promise.
Mr. Powers, if you want me to help you, you have to tell me the truth. I'm new to this lawyer business, and I need every advantage I can get.
I don't know if saying you need every advantage you can get is the right move here.
Yeah, doesn't exactly instill confidence.
Exactly. I know, I'm sorry. But I swear to you on my mama's grave I was sleeping. Maybe the security lady only thought she saw me?
What did she see? He doesn't seem to be lying.
The security lady.
And what about the security guard at the main gate to the studio?
Oh, the security lady?
She's terrible. She called me suspicious looking.
Yes, actually, she said the same thing to me before. Take off that mask, were her words, I believe. She sucks up to all the bigwigs at the studio, but let her see you stumble once and she'll never let up on you.
Grr, she's got some nerve.
You think you could write up a letter formally requesting my representation?
Of course.
Huzzah!
Kyber thinks Old Bag did it.
I just hope this will get me past that security lady.
Caramel Feather says, legally, that background police officer can't be here while you talk to your lawyer. Well, this is Japan. I'm pretty sure the laws are different over there. Okay, so we just present Powers' request here. Yep. Oh, it's the E button.
Bam! Have a look at this. See? It's a letter of request from Mr. Powers.
Are you narrating Phoenix Wright like Al Capone?
Oh, see, I was going for like one of those like old-timey 30s detectives.
Oh, I kept thinking like either Al Capone or like, you remember Courage the Cowardly Dog, those fungus toes that talk like mobsters?
Yeah, see? We're gonna pull off a heist, see? And you better do what we say, see? Or the fat lady gets it.
Yeah, the fat lady gets it.
Yeah, the fat lady gets it!
I like that. The fungus toes.
Why do I remember that?
Fungus toes.
Okay, here we are.
Yes, I recognize the bold, childish scrawl.
Powers' request given to the security lady.
To think he would entrust his fate to youths of such unreliable appearance. Really?
Really?
Anyway, you may pass. But only left from here towards the studios. No going to the right, that's the employee area. No one allowed inside, pal, were my instructions. The good detective told me himself.
Oh, it's Dick Gumshoe again.
Hey, Nick.
Huh? Oh, my bad.
Like, there were maps in the security guard station.
Hey, not bad.
Those are 50 cents a piece, thank you! Well, time to go, Nick. 50 cents!
I don't know why, I like seeing her angry. Okay, to Studio 1.
Yeah, I hope she did it so we can interrogate her.
Yeah, God, that... I feel some type of way seeing a decapitated statue with a fallen tree. I don't know why. Do you want to narrate this one or should I?
Yeah, I can do this. Hey! Aren't you that murderer from the other day?
Ah, it's that confused detective!
Hey, pal, you know Prosecutor Edgeworth is all upset, and it's your fault. I saw him sipping tea and staring gloomily out the window. So?
Hey, if he's depressed, it's all your fault for doing sloppy detective work.
Ah!
Detective?
I think you hurt his feelings, see?
Oh no, I'm sorry.
Well, I think his feelings are easily hurt. You're right, pal. It's all my fault. I can blame other people all I want, but I know the truth in my heart.
Sorry, water break. Hey, don't take it so hard. There's always the next case.
Yeah, I suppose you're right. Hey, what exactly are you two doing here?
Well, we're on this case too, pal.
Huh? Hey, you can't just go around saying pal like that. That's my endearing character trait.
I'd say he's a character, all right.
So, how's your investigation going, detective? Well, it's... Hey, I can't tell you that, pal.
Nick, maybe you need to be a little more indirect with your questions.
Ah, so, detective, mind if I take a look at what you got? What I got? The autopsy report. The latest version, if you please. Right. How about what happened last time, pal? Autopsy report. Added to the court report.
Pierced through chest by spear. What a way to go, am I right?
Jeez.
It's gruesome, but it's also metal. Sounds like something that could be put on a Sleep Token album. Am I wrong? Chat, am I wrong?
I didn't know you listened to Sleep Token. I'm here for it, dude.
I actually, after you recommended it the one time, I listened to the song you recommended in the Discord server, link in the description for everyone who's curious, by the way. And I listened to that one and I'm like, I'm not sure I vibe with this one. And then I listened to some of their other songs, especially one of their newest songs, Caramel, and I'm like, oh my god, I get it now.
Yeah, they're pretty funky.
Yeah, I still think my favorite song by them is Take Me Back to Eden. That song is great.
Oh, yeah. That's sick.
It's like an 8-minute song, but oh my god, it's so good.
That's wicked.
Reminds me of Periphery.
I'll have to check that out.
Yeah, Periphery's fun. I'll link one in the Discord a little later. Okay, reason for arrest.
Why was Mr. Powers arrested? Simple, pal. The murder took place right over there in Studio 1. Now, the victim entered Studio 1 at approximately 1 p.m. At that time, there was no one other than the victim in the studio. According to the autopsy report, the time of death was 2:30 p.m. Only one person went to the studio between 1 and 2:30. And that person was none other than Will Powers. No one else, pal. If you think I'm lying, ask the security lady at the main gate.
Nick, if that's true, anyone would think that Powers did it with that kind of evidence.
Thanks for cheering me up. About that security lady. Oh, that sweet old lady? What a charm.
Sweet is not the word I would use there, Gumshoe.
Huh? Are we talking about the same person? When I showed her my badge, she gave me a donut and some coffee.
I'm pretty sure she's mocking you there, pal. Remember what Power said. She's a sucker for authority.
She even gave me a piece of valuable evidence.
Oh, that's evidence tampering. What?
What kind of evidence, eh? Well, that photo. The photo of the Steel Samurai heading toward the scene of the crime.
What? Who took that?
See the camera up on the gate, pal?
The gate? You mean the one with the welcome sign?
Yeah, whenever someone walks by, that camera automatically snaps a photo of them.
Oh no! Nick, he has evidence! We're finished!
Funny, for someone with hard proof, he doesn't look too happy. What's wrong, pal? You seem down. You don't look so happy when you say that. Oh, 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 oh.
Is he a detective or is he Santa Claus? We'd like to ask the employees here some questions.
Sure thing, pal. Go wherever you like. Of course, you're not going to find any clues I haven't already found. Ha, 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 ha.
I almost want to play Ace Attorney Investigations just so he can get some justice.
There you go. I'm glad someone around here seems to be enjoying themselves.
Nick, let's go! We've got a free pass to the place. Now's our chance to check things out. Alright, he gave us this.
Maybe check out the map? Hey, there's a camera here. That's the security camera. It takes photos of people going to the studio. All you have to do is look at the data and you can see who went where. There's a number plate on the camera, ST1307. That must be the camera Oh, sorry, Phoenix. That must be the camera ID number.
Oh good, we get to examine the statue. What is going on here?
The studio mascot. I guess it's a monkey of some kind.
That don't look like no monkey I've ever seen. Like I've seen...
Dumpty Dumpty.
Well, I guess it's a gibbous monkey based on the nose. Gibbous monkey, gibbon, I don't know what you call that, but... something like that.
Spooky. But what kind of monkey has a nose like that? He's holding a sign in his hand. Right, to Studio 1. Left, to Studio 2.
What's up with that thing? It looks kind of busted.
Oh, the wind was pretty strong yesterday, and the head broke off. It took that tree down with it, too. The entrance to Studio 1. This is the studio where they found Jackhammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick. Hey, it's locked. Looks like you need a card key to get in. It makes sense that... oh, my bad.
No worries. It makes sense that they would want to keep the non-employees out.
Okay,
Like
so
the
we
garbage
don't...
can.
Oh, garbage can? Nothing.
I guess you can. Can you check the tree that fell down? Detective Gumshoe, what's down the path to the left? It looks like a tree fell down. Over the path? Oh, yeah. That way is kind of dangerous. You should stay out, pal.
Isn't it just the employee area?
There's nothing down there anyway. That's where Studio 2 used to be, they tell me. They don't use it now, though.
Hmm. If we can't move into Studio 1 proper, then do we need to talk to Oldbag again?
That's right.
Oh, we did have to come back here. Nick, look! That security lady's in the guard station stuffing her face with donuts. I guess all cops like their donuts. Damn, Maya, why you gotta be... First of all, damn.
Now who's profiling who? Yeah, and they're soft enough she doesn't need teeth to chew them.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
Hey, you! Well, are you satisfied Powers is guilty yet?
Yeah. She had to make my life harder by giving that photo to the Detective Gumshoe. Why didn't you tell us about the security photo, ma'am?
Oh, that? I just thought it would be more thrilling to talk with the detective himself. These things are important, you know. Oh, just to the left from here is the gate with the camera that took the photo. It's my job to check the photos every day, you see. The guard station is in a central position. No matter where you go here, you pass by my station first. Now, poor Hammer, he went to the studio just before 1. The murder happened right after 2:30, see? The only one I seen go through here between 1 and 2:30 was Powers himself. The security camera got a good look at him too. If he's not the one who did it, I don't know who is.
Maybe it was you.
I mean, I'd agree it was her in a heartbeat.
Good one, Sonny.
She thinks I was joking.
Yeah, none of us are joking. You, me, Phoenix, probably even Maya at this point. Mr. Hammer.
Was the victim Mr. Hammer a popular actor?
Oh, he was the biggest star in the studio.
Was. Past tense?
Oh yes, he was great as the bearded samurai.
That too, yes. He shone the brightest back in the day. Making a star like him play the evil magistrate, it's a disgrace, I tell you. Hammer took it pretty hard, and who can blame him?
Like the security camera.
Oh yes, the camera. It's automatic. It can tell when someone walks through that gate, see? Then it snaps a photo. Apparently, it records the time when it takes a picture, too. But I don't bother myself with those details. I just view all the photos on the computer over there in the security guard station. I check them every day before going home. I do.
I wonder what this would do if we present her with the autopsy.
Right?
What's that? You're giving that to me?
Absolutely not. Let's see if we can examine her computer.
Oh
There's
yeah.
new places to go.
Well, there's an employee area at least. But yeah, I'll examine. Oh, there's nothing new for that. Essie Jolly, welcome to the stream.
Hey, hi, SC Jelly.
The computer that runs.
the,
Oh, my bad.
That's okay. The computer that runs the studio's security cameras, eh?
Hey, no touching!
Let's check out the employee area.
do it.
October 16th, Global Studios, employee area. Nick! This is where they do all the behind-the-scenes stuff. Hey, look, there's Power's dressing room. No one's here this soon after the murder, I guess. Let's take a look around. I'm sorry, is that a drying rack for clothes just chilling in the bottom? Why can't I examine it?
Oh, you know. You don't do your laundry at work?
I mean, that would have been the dream. That would have been the dream. I have a story about that. I'll get to that a little later.
That's that billionaire mindset.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a sign by the dressing room door. Go Powers. Must be neat to be the star and have your own room like this.
I wonder what we'll get if I examine... Oh, I can examine a can.
The remains of yesterday's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
Who eats a T-bone at an employee area in a studio?
Fatty lunch.
Like, for dinner, I understand, but for lunch? Bro, like...
Oof.
T-bone steak. That would have hit the spot.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a second stomach just for steaks.
What?
I love Maya. She's funny.
The door to the dressing room. It's not locked.
Hey, Nick, let's take a look inside. Maybe we can find something as a souvenir.
What do you mean, find?
You never know. There might be something like the samurai spear.
We don't need a spear. And that's the murder weapon, for crying out loud.
Yeah, Maya, didn't really think that went through, did you?
We're very professional over here.
Yeah, straight up. October 16th, Global Studios dressing room.
How is his dressing room? So, this is where he was sleeping. Or at least, this is where he claims he was sleeping, eh?
No one actually saw him taking a nap here, did they?
Right, and there's a picture of him near the crime scene. I hope he's telling the truth. For his sake.
Alright, let's see.
Looks like someone was sleeping here. Maybe Powers did take a nap here yesterday. It's locked. Looks like he doesn't open his window much.
I mean, can you blame him? Like if my only options for not having to listen to old bag shit was like a locked window and a locked door, then I would take that.
Mm-hmm. I guess it's kind of dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. This must be his own clothes.
It'd be fun to wear one of the costumes.
I'd say you were already wearing one myself. Burn.
Damn.
They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it.
God, it's a shame that Phoenix Wright in Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 never uses his spiky hair as an attack. That would have been funny.
There's a Phoenix Wright in like a combat game?
Yeah, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, where he is playable as a fighter.
That's sick.
I think maybe
That's awesome.
I think maybe in Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite as well, but that might have been a mod.
Does he throw the book at you?
I think one of his ultimates is like he hits you with something, he does the objection pose, and then He does the objection pose, and then the judge shows up in the background and smacks the opponent with the gavel.
It's awesome. Well, Caramel Feather wanted a joke, and throw the book at you is that fulfills my quota.
All right, I'll take it.
There's a vast array of cosmetics here, eh?
Ooh, this is the wig he used in Samurai Boogie Woogie. What? Nick, try this on.
No. And how can you tell the name of a show just by looking at a wig?
I, kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda.
Oh, what's in this bag? This must be Powers' bag.
Hey, don't open that.
Look.
An employee card key. That must be Powers's.
Oh, then that would prove him innocent if he still has his card key in this room. That means he never left. Because what was Old Bag saying? You need a pass to, like, go anywhere in the studio?
I think so.
So it's either she did it or someone else who works for the studio did it.
Or it could have been an accident because it was windy.
Possibly.
It says Studio 1.
Let's take it, Nick.
Borrow it. You mean borrow?
Card key added to the court record.
Huzzah!
I wonder what else is inside Powers' bag.
Stop that! My partner, the thief and trainer. Check the drawers.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Nick, I'm hungry.
You just had a burger.
Yeah, but I have a separate stomach for sweets.
How many stomachs does this girl have?
Okay, check the drawers.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I can't.
Yep. Okay.
I think we've investigated everything.
Sounds good.
So let's roll.
Ikuzo. Window into the dressing room. The glass is frosted, so I can't see inside.
Inspected that.
Let's see. Cola, candy, chips, gum. Huh. It's so normal. I was expecting some cool theme snacks or something. Popcorn, at least.
I don't know if popcorn is a good idea for movie stars, but who knows?
Yeah.
Wait, look, samurai soda. Nick, try this.
Ladies first. That must be the storage room. Yeah, that's where they keep all the film equipment, see?
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio?
I think that's everything. Back to main gate, I guess. I wonder if Gumshoe is still outside Studio 1.
Let's do it.
I wonder if I present him with the card key, what will happen? Aha! Hey, detective, take a look at this.
What's that? Whoa. Don't show him that. He'll confiscate it.
Aw, I just wanted to show it off. Oh, whoops.
What's that? Whoa.
My bad.
course. Yeah, let's try the main gate. Maybe we can.
What if I
Can you like click on the gate behind her?
What if I present this to Old Bag?
Okay. Could you tell me about this, ma'am?
Oh, isn't that a studio card key? You better watch it! The scene of a murder is no place for sightseeing. I'll be taking that. Hand it over.
Oh wait, no, that's mine.
Look, I don't have a card key to the studio, see? I want to go pay my respects to Jack Hammer where he died.
What? Well, you'll just have to wait.
That's it then, huh? Yeah, I have irrevocably pissed her off. Oh, I've already examined the gate. What about the van?
Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment, eh?
I wonder what would happen if we showed the card key to Will Powers.
Do it.
Oh, we're moving on with the story. Apparently they have Mr. Powers in questioning.
Ah. Look, pal, that camera takes a picture automatically whenever someone walks by. And it took a picture of Will Powers. I have to ask him about that photograph.
Oh well, let's try again later.
We could try going back to the office real quick.
Good idea.
If we got a phone call or fax or something.
Ah, here we go. What's going on, Nick? Powers said he was sleeping in his dressing room. But now there's a photo of him going to the studio?
Don't look at me. How should I know? What do you think?
That photo the detective was talking about is the problem here.
Well, that's hard to say without seeing the actual photo ourselves. But if it is Powers in that photo, his alibi is shot.
Yeah, 100%.
Only one person went to the scene of the crime before the murder took place. And there's a photograph to prove it.
I guess it makes sense that that person is the killer then. What do we do, Nick?
Maybe there was someone else who could have gone to the scene other than Powers, eh? Let's take a look-see. Maybe that security lady missed someone.
One thing's for sure, if there are any clues, they'll be in that studio.
Old bag.
Alright, time to go talk to Old Bag again. Or maybe what I want to do is present some of the evidence we have to Maya at the office.
Oh, let's do it.
Oh, hey! That's the card key to get into Studio 1 where the murder took place. Let's go check it out. Oh, what about this one?
What about this, huh?
Sorry, but I don't see how that will help us figure this out. God, where do we go for this one? Pickle, do you have any ideas? Oh wait, we have the card. I forgot. We can access the studio now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my bad.
This is a studio where they found Jack Hammer's body.
Let's go in and check it out, Nick.
wonder if this car key we borrowed from the dressing room will work. Beep. It opened.
All right, we're in.
He's way too happy for someone visiting a crime scene.
I switched to a controller from mouse and keyboard. I think it's a little easier for the interface. Okay, Studio One. ...
What is it? ...
All right, Kyber7, thank you for being here. If you end up coming back later, then I'll see you again. If not, then I'll catch you on the next stream.
Hasta la pasta.
Okay, ...
You're real quiet all of a sudden.
Doesn't it give you the shivers, Nick? That white tape, it's so real.
Well, the evil magistrate did die here. And the steel samurai killed him. The murder weapon was the samurai spear. Sounds pretty real to me. They outlined where Jack Hammer's body lay with tape. His body was found still inside the evil magistrate costume. I guess that's why the head part looks like a helmet. Funny, I expected a spear stabbing would leave at least a few bloodstains.
Actually, that is a good question. I expected bloodstains. Where are they?
Yeah. I guess the costume must have absorbed most of it.
Blood is notoriously difficult to clean. I sincerely doubt that. All right, Jenny McTupper, thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you in the next stream. Have a great rest of your night.
Hi, Tupperware. It's always a Tupperware party.
Yes.
Pick that stuff up.
Hey, look, that's the chair the director sits in. I've always wanted to sit in one of these. Hey, Nick, take a look at that. One of those black and white boards they clap at the start of filming. And look, a megaphone! A real live megaphone! Ready, Nick? Action! Oh god, like, right when I said action, my PC color corrected and now everything is blue.
Blue, but this girl's more trouble than I thought.
Oh my god. Look, a ladder!
That's a step ladder.
So, what's the difference? You need to stop judging things based on narrow-minded cultural assumptions, Nick. Oh my god.
But, right, sorry. This girl's out there. Hey, a step ladder is just as good a ladder as a regular ladder.
Just like a stepfather is as good a father as a real dad.
Absolutely.
Damn, that got a little too deep. Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Hey, you! No touching that!
Oh, it's a girl, never mind.
Sorry, my partner's kinda, you know...
You know? No, I don't know.
Who are you?
I'm just gonna keep doing the voice.
Who, me? I'm an assistant here. I help with props and stuff, moving them around, ordering new ones, etc.
We're lawyers representing Mr. Willpowers.
Oh, you're WP's people.
WP? Oh, Willpowers. WP, I get it.
I don't envy you guys one bit, but do what you can.
I'm not gonna do this voice anymore. But do what you can for WP, okay? He never hurt a fly. He has to be innocent. Don't worry, leave this to us. Is there more stuff? Wow, look at that camera. That must cost a ton.
Yeah, so don't touch it.
Whoa, it's heavier than I thought.
Looks like a backdrop for a stage. This must be used in the Steel Samurai show, eh?
Of course, that's the mountain, Neo Fujiyama. Neo Fujiyama? What's the difference? Like,
That
what?
is Neo. Doesn't the Steel Samurai take place in old Tokyo? Can you even see Mount Fuji from there?
Not old Tokyo, Nick. Neo old Tokyo.
Oh my god. Oh, right.
My god. Okay.
Did you tell me anything about the day of the murder?
Yes, I was in the studio the whole day. I was the only assistant on staff that day, you see.
Only one assistant?
Yes, well, the studio isn't doing so well right now. And yesterday was only rehearsal for our action sequences.
Oh, I see.
In the morning, we went through the action sequences in the employee area. WP and Hammer were there along with everyone else.
Oh, right, that's you.
Oh, the employee area. That's where Powers' dressing room is, right?
Yes, that's the place.
Oh,
And after
I
eating
just...
lunch there-
My bad, I just got completely distracted by the fact that Wendy Oldbag is just in the back eating a T-bone.
Oh.
Oh, but also both Powers and Hammer are eating T-bones as well.
That'd be lunch.
Yeah.
After eating lunch there, Mr. Hammer went to Studio 1. Then I saw WP go into his dressing room. But I didn't see either of them after that.
Did you know that Mr. Powers was sleeping in his room?
No, I wouldn't go in there unless I had some urgent message for him. I mean, it's his private... What kind of a girl do you think I am?
What kind? No, I'm sure you're a fine girl. Sorry. So much for getting a confirmation of Powers' alibi.
What do we do, Nick? We haven't found anything. If WP was the only one who came to the studio, then he has to be the killer. They even have a photograph. Sorry, I know you're busy.
Not really.
Don't ask us out. What are you doing?
Do it. Do it.
Actually, there's been something bothering me.
Aha! That's what I'm talking about. A clue. A lead.
Well, I don't know about that, but that day, just after noon, I sensed someone was here.
You sensed?
Yes, several times.
Some other studio employees, maybe?
No, I don't think so. The only thing we had scheduled was an action scene run-through. Oh, I was the only assistant here that day. I have a feeling it was someone from outside.
Really?
But wait, if someone had come in here, wouldn't that security lady have noticed them?
Yeah, you're right.
I'm sorry I don't have any better information than that. No, thanks, that helps us a lot. Anything helps. Let's go put that security lady on the spot.
Let's do it. Wait, sensing someone?
So, you sense that someone other than the regular film crew was in the studio, eh?
Yes, I think.
I think doesn't cut it in a witness testimony.
Nick, what about that security lady? If someone else came into the studio, she must have seen them.
All right, old bag, fess up. Confess to your crimes.
What? You're still here? Really? You look as though you've seen a ghost. What? I saw that suspicious look on your face.
I wanted to ask you again about yesterday. You came here at 1 p.m., correct? And the estimated time of Hammer's death was 2:30. Are you sure that Powers was the only one to go through here between those times?
Sure as can be. But we have a witness who thinks there was someone from outside here that day. What? Are you absolutely sure you were here watching the whole time? Ma'am? Who was it? Who told you that? Who dares question me? Eek! Alright, you better tell me, and tell me quick, you spiky-head cretin. Someone's been complaining about the work I do, eh? We were just talking to the assistant in Studio One. She's not even a full-time employee! All you young'uns are like that nowadays, running. Okay, she's doing it again.
She left. Oh, she left.
Well, Nick,
Great.
this is our chance to do what we can without her looking over our shoulders. Let's go!
Let's hack it. The computer that runs the studio security cameras.
Nick, maybe we can see that photo of Powers with this computer. Am I hearing birds on your end?
I'm hearing birds. Is it the game?
I have no idea if it's the game or if it seems to be coming through Discord, but I don't think it's my thing. Oh wait, it could be in game. My bad. Oh yeah, it's coming through game audio capture. God, I wondered what the hell that was because I heard it at one point and I was like, "What is going on?" I just did not expect to hear birds.
Yeah, maybe. Should I try the computer? Try it. Okay, let's give it a try.
You know how to work these things, Nick?
Looks like I just have to enter in a few numbers. Let's see. First, I need the date of the murder. Looks like the camera turned on at 1 p.m. that day.
Caramel Feather, thank you so much for being here, and I will catch you in the next stream. Have a good night.
See you later, dude. 1. That was when the security lady arrived at the guard station. Please enter the number of the security camera. Ooh. You might have to go back and ask Gumshoe.
Or just examine the camera. It could have been
yeah.
this one.
There, entered. Hey, I printed out the data for that day.
Oh, I got it.
Good job, first try.
Yeah. Hey, I printed out the data for that day.
Let's see what we got. Huh? How is this a picture of Will Powers? Well, he's the one who always wears that suit. I guess that's why the security lady thought it was him.
I don't imagine the detective was very happy with this photo as evidence. Something's printed on the back. Photo 2.
Photo number 2.
What does that mean?
Maybe there's more photo data from that day?
Nope, that's the only one in the computer.
Powers photo.
Hey, Nick! Can we use this photo as evidence for the trial?
Yeah.
We'll put that security lady in her place with this.
Right, we'll put her in her place.
Hey, that's what I said. Anyway, let's show her this photo and see what she says.
Wait, let's not.
Why not?
Never a good idea to reveal your hand to the enemy too soon.
Good point. Nick, you're craftier than I gave you credit for. Why, you could be the next evil magistrate.
Hey, why do I have to be the villain?
Relax, it was just a joke. So, are we done for the day?
I think this photo is what we needed for the trial. Still, it'd be better if we had some idea who the real killer was. Maybe it really is that security lady?
Somehow I wonder now if it was Penny.
Ah.
I'm trying to see if I can, like, get rid of... I don't know if you can tell, but doesn't it look like the, like, pant legs are dragging?
Oh, it's hard to see with the text.
With the text box in the way, yeah. But the pant legs are definitely dragging. So whoever's in the costume is too small to fit inside.
Ah. Good observation.
So it very well could be Old Bag, but it also could be it could be Penny. It also could be the director.
Could be anyone.
Yeah. To be continued. There's another part to this, I hope. Save my progress up to this point. Yes, sir! Day 2, trial. October 18th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 4. Oh, it's Edgeworth again. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The defense is ready, Your Honor.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, your opening statement, please. The prosecution will show the court that at 2:30 p.m. on October 15th, the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, killed fellow actor Jack Hammer in Studio One of Global Studios. It is impossible for anyone else to have committed this heinous crime. The evidence presented during the trial will all point to this fact. I see. Very well, I would like to move on to some testimony. Mr. Edgeworth, the prosecution may call its first witness. Very well, I call a most familiar face, Detective Gumshoe, to the stand. Detective, if you would briefly describe this case to the court.
Yes, sir. I'll explain with the guide map here. To understand this case, it's important to grasp the layout of the studios, see? This here is the employee area. The actors did a run-through of their action scenes during the morning here. This is the main gate to the studios.
Excuse me.
The security lady that works at the studios was here at 1 p.m. on that day. Past the security station, there's a gate, see? Past that are the studios. And here it is, Studio 1. This is the scene of the murder, where the body was found. Now, on the day of the murder, October 15, there were only 3 people here. The victim, Jack Hammer. The defendant, Will Powers. And a young woman, the production assistant.
Sorry, there we go.
All the production staff were in the employee area until noon. Then, after lunch, the victim, Jack Hammer, went to Studio 1. Right after that, at 1 p.m., the security lady got to the guard station. Now, jump ahead to later that day, 5 p.m. The production staff came to Studio 1 to perform a rehearsal. Needless to say, the rehearsal was cancelled. The time of death was 2:30 p.m. The samurai spear found lodged in the victim's chest was the murder weapon. That's the case in brief. Anyone like to hear that again? Should I listen to that whole thing again?
Do we need to? I think we have a clear-cut timeline here.
Yeah, skip it.
Skip it.
I think I could probably remember that.
So the murder weapon was a spear. How medieval.
Samurai spear added to the court record. Your Honor, this case is quite simple if you ask one question, and that question is, what did the security lady at the guard station see?
Understood.
Let's call the security officer to the stand. Will the witness declare her name?
My, aren't you a handsome fellow? I'm afraid I'm a bit flustered.
Your name, please.
Oh, dearie, no need for you to be embarrassed. Just call me Grandma.
I'm disturbed just reading that. I knew she sucked up to authority, but this is hamming it up something fierce. Your name, please.
James Edgeworth has a bit of trouble getting his witnesses to say their names.
Wendy Oldbag, dearie. So,
Oh. Objection! I object to the witness's talkativeness.
Objection sustained. The witness will refrain from rambling on the stand.
I was just getting to the good part, dearie.
Perhaps we can get to the testimony?
Now, the witness was stationed at the main gate on the day of the murder, correct?
Yes, see, I was.
And to get to the scene of the murder, someone would have to pass by you.
You know your stuff, dearie.
You may begin your testimony.
She sure is one hell of an old bag.
Witness's account.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station at 1 p.m.
I feel like there's a huge inconsistency because she's shown in the flashbacks when they're doing the rehearsal before 1 p.m.
And so she's not at her guard station.
Yeah, I don't know.
Poor old Hammer and the rest had been doing a run through there since the morning. I, well, had some errands to run that morning. Anyway, it was 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. Now, the murder happened at 2:30 p.m., right? Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. It was Powers, the man right there, and he was heading toward the studio.
You saw the defendant then? Very well, let's begin the cross-examination. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor.
On the day of the murder, I arrived at the guard station by 1 p.m. I think that one, yeah.
You can let it slide.
Press. A run through?
Run through, eh?
They were working out a scene between the Steel Samurai and the Evil Magistrate. They got the basics figured out by noon and were to use the afternoon for practice. Rehearsal was supposed to start at 5. That's why poor old Hammer went to Studio 1 in the afternoon.
So
The Powers is...
All right.
Sorry. The Powers was in his dressing room sleeping when he was supposed to be practicing. Talk about a laid-back hero.
Yeah, no kidding. If there was a run through in the morning, why did you only get there after noon? Essie Jolly, thank you so much for being here and have a good night. I'll catch you on the next stream.
Hi, Etsy Jelly.
What? No.
What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer that question.
Actually, I was watching poor Hammer and Powers. Observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
You didn't, though?
I'm not sure your boss would see it that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always! Never missed one in all my years.
Wow, I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
I could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Not a bad idea. Anyway, it was about 1 p.m. when I got to the guard station. I was at the main gate from then until 5. I'm not sure the autopsy report is helpful here. I'm just gonna keep pressing.
I have my ways. That overdressed young detective told me. I fed him some donuts and he talked and talked. If you ask me, that detective isn't cut out for his job.
Oh, he's mad.
Poor Detective Grimsby getting ratted out by a security guard.
Interesting to me because a certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m.
Show her the picture. Let me get this straight, old bag. Mrs. Old Bag. You've been saying since yesterday that you saw Mr. Powers, correct? But you're talking about the man in this photo, aren't you?
Just a moment, Mr. Wright.
Shadow Milk Cookie, welcome to the stream.
Appreciate it.
Let me see that photo. What is this exactly?
None other than the Steel Samurai, defender of Neo Old Tokyo, eh? This is Old Bag. Is this the Mr. Powers that you saw?
Of course. Didn't your mama teach you any sense, sonny? Anyone can plainly see that's Powers, right?
No, they can't! Well, I mean, I wonder.
True, Mr. Powers does play the role of the Steel Samurai. But that doesn't mean Mr. Powers is the Steel Samurai.
I know that. I wasn't born yesterday.
You could have fooled me, Windy Old Bag.
No one in this court is accusing you of that, Miss, witness.
Cream Ferret Cookie, welcome to the stream. Sorry to hear that you had to go to the hospital, but I'm glad you're back with us.
He's having trouble calling her Old Bag, apparently, eh?
However, you do not have any proof that the person in this photo is Mr. Will Powers, do you?
Nosy old man. Of course I have proof.
What?
Huh? Nanda kore?
Even
Even
Edgeworth
Edgeworth is surprised?
The prosecution would like to ask the witness. Please make known all the information in your possession ahead of time.
How was I to know everyone would be so nosy? You should be ashamed, all of you! Anyway, I showed that photo to the young detective. He told me this isn't any good as evidence, pal. He didn't even get a second look!
Oh, old Windbag is left even Edgeworth speechless. She's good.
Let's hear about your proof, then.
The man in the photo.
I never said anything. I don't mean, mind you.
Or say anything, my bad.
That morning, during the run-through of the action scene, I saw Powers trip and fall. He broke one of the props. It was a big mess. Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad. Now look at that picture. You can see he's dragging his leg. See? Clear as day.
I'm pretty sure that's... It's someone that doesn't fit in the costume. What are you doing?
That's how I knew it was Powers. Happy?
So he had sprained his ankle. Very well, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
He's got to be hiding something. I'll press until she squeals.
Okay, so everything? Everything. Let's go! Hold it.
Whippersnapper!
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
I'll have you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs. Everything I've said is on the straight and narrow, the up and up.
Oh, she's doing it again.
Mr. Wright, please, for all our sakes, try not to upset the witness.
I think Edward has met his match.
Yes, he has. I think I can skip this one.
Trip and fall.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So Power sprained his ankle. I helped to make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
God, I can't take Wendy Oldbag seriously.
Where was the assistant then, huh?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony.
Your Honor, that statement contradicts this evidence.
It does? I don't see anything contradictory.
Oh, really?
Objection overruled. Try to think before you make accusations, Mr. Wright.
Whoops, that didn't go so well.
I'll just press this one instead.
He broke a prop?
Sure did. His own samurai spear.
A samurai spear? A murder weapon?
Luckily, I was there with my duct tape to fix it.
This strikes me as a significant detail, man. I better write this down in the court record.
Yeah, now... Yeah, I can see the duct tape now. I thought that was just part of it.
Apparently, he sprained his ankle pretty bad.
I think we've heard enough. Haven't we, Your Honor? Well, there is one thing that bothers me, which is... Where is this Steel Samurai costume now? Actually, well, we couldn't find it. We're looking, though. Anyway, that's not important. The witness did see the Steel Samurai, yes. And it is clear that the person in the Steel Samurai suit was Mr. Will Powers.
Bro.
I suppose that's right.
You sure you're sure, Your Honor? Oh, my bad. What should we do? Object or wait?
I don't know. Maybe wait and see? I think I'll wait and see where this goes.
I suppose since there weren't any additional crew members at the studios that day, it's quite likely that it was the defendant inside that costume. I see no problem with this evidence. Most perceptive, Your Honor.
He still doesn't seem that convinced to me, I hope.
Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Here we go.
The time of poor
Kyber, welcome back.
The time of poor Hammer's death was 2:30 p.m., true. The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. No one else went there. If they had, I would have seen them.
If no one else went to the studio, then it would have to be the Steel Samurai who did it. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Kyber, you have missed us going insane over this old woman.
The old bag.
The old bag. How do you know that?
How do you know that?
My bad.
Eh? Didn't I just explain? I gave donuts to the young detective. And then after some rubbish about it being a secret, pal, he told me everything.
I see. Detective Gumshoe shares his fellow officers' fondness for donuts.
The only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will Powers. Just gonna keep pressing.
Are you absolutely sure, eh?
Oh, quite sunny. Nobody suspicious looking passed by at all.
Nobody's suspicious looking, right?
No one else went there.
What about before you got to the guard station?
You mean before 1 o'clock? Why, everyone was in the employee area before then. And I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Not to mention...
Doubt that.
Are you sure?
The witness has answered the question. Anyone going into the studio had to pass by the witness.
That's right, Sonny. You let him have it, edgy boy.
Edgy boy.
Oh my god. Old Windbag sure has balls. Or, well, you know what I mean.
Old windbags have a way of skipping over important details, after all. Or, for that matter, entirely forgetting them.
How convenient.
Something for you to look forward to, perhaps.
Damn, Phoenix.
Think we can agree with that?
Do we have anything? I feel like it's between either... Well, probably not this.
What's the one next to the key card?
It's the map.
I guess someone could go to the employee area. Because that is...
Well, let me keep it going.
Sure.
Oh, okay. Good Nearly Dead Duo, thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you in the next stream. Have a good night. What were we saying?
Show her the map?
Oh, I hit the wrong button. My bad. This is tough.
What happens if you show her the map?
I don't want to get this wrong though, but yeah, this probably isn't going to go over so hot. Yeah, definitely not. Yeah, okay.
Oof.
Ouch. The key card has to be something.
Yeah, that could contradict her statement that no one can enter because it was locked.
So, time of death, Only person I saw go to the studio before then was Will. No one else went there. Maybe? The only thing I can think of is that he couldn't have gone anywhere. His keycard was in his dressing room.
Oh yeah. Could try.
Nope. Uh-oh.
Oh no.
Crap. Wait, I can think of one thing. Photo number 2. It's probably wrong, but this might be it. Because it says photo number 2 on it.
Sure.
Yep, the music cut out.
Hold on. Look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sirree, Sonny.
So, whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes that picture?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right. Anyway, it's also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Oh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo I printed the words, October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th, really, Sonny.
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says, photo number 2.
Photo number 2?
The computer only had data for one photo on that day. Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
No point.
Order! Order! Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet, there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Eh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
But the camera on the gate fired twice. That means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
And I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Gee boy, help!
Huh? But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
That's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate. Someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. I got hiccups. There we go. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Nah, she just called Edgeworth Etchy Boy. Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this is a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. We only have 2 chances.
Oh boy.
Why are you throwing out the unimportant ones?
How exactly do you determine what isn't suspicious looking, eh?
Oh, you can tell by looking at their faces, for the most part.
But for the most part, this is a murder trial, Mrs. Oldbag.
Well, I didn't touch that suspicious-looking Will Powers' photo, did I?
I think she's missing the point.
Did we press this one already? I think we might have.
Maybe?
Oh yeah, we did this one. Alright, let's press this one.
Oh, who in the heck was that in that photo you erased?
A fanboy.
A fanboy?
Steel Samurai fanboys. Real freaks, if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
Oh, wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one can get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area.
Oh, I remember seeing that when Gumshoe was giving his testimony. There was an open sewer grate.
God, they climbed in through the sewer.
The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and...
And?
They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased?
It was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order! Order! Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studio that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade.
I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear.
Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Oh boy. I feel like this is possibly one of the stupidest cases because of Wendy Oldbag.
The old bag. Mr. Powers?
Do you want to do this one again?
Sure. Yes. Tell me straight. Were you really in your dressing room, eh? You didn't go to the studio, eh? I didn't go to the studio. I was just sleeping, honest.
Okay, you're stuttering. That's not a good sign. So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The Steel Samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anybody could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
Couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a Steel Samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? It doesn't look good, eh? You're the only likely suspect right now, eh?
Nick? What are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
I still think it's the assistant, Penny. Right. And it'll take him so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey, Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter?
The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studios was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers.
Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Order! Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great. As if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
I think it was the assistant girl.
Let's do it. It was the assistant! The Steel Samurai costume was in his dressing room. She stole it, and in doing so, she became the Steel Samurai.
So you're saying the Steel Samurai in this picture is really the assistant?
That's correct, Your Honor.
If you're serious, you've got guts, Mr. Wright. Remember the photo? Wasn't the Steel Samurai a little lame? He was dragging his foot.
Oh. Uh-oh. Bad feeling time.
Remember the testimony concerning Powers' injury. Hold on. Okay, so here's the question that I have. Like, if it really was Will Powers, then why are both pant legs dragging across the ground?
Yeah, that's a fair question. Also, the spear... Does the spear look... It does look like it's broken in this picture, right? Like
It
it's picked
does.
up?
Yes.
Okay, so that tracks. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe that's why it's the assistant.
Powers and poor Hammer were at the run-through. Oh, and me.
What about the assistant?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. She didn't know about Powers' ankle.
The assistant knew nothing of Mr. Powers' injury. She could look the Steel Samurai look without that costume. But she couldn't walk the Steel Samurai walk. She wouldn't have limped.
Kyber7, thank you so much for being here, and I'll catch you next time. That kind of takes the legs out from under that case.
It's a
Mr.
cool
Wright,
Kyber.
I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned.
Nobody knows the trouble I've seen.
May we move on, Mr. Wright?
This fight isn't over yet. If you would, Your Honor, one more chance, please.
Very well, go ahead. So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
Well, it couldn't have been the security lady.
Yeah, we could try the great schoolboy.
Oh, the music
was-
ended.
Nice. It was the great schoolboy. Why isn't anyone saying anything?
Are you seriously suggesting the boy did it, Mr. Wright? Grade school boy kills veteran action star with spear. For one thing, the murder weapon was with the Steel Samurai. Would you care to explain just how the boy would have obtained it from him?
Maybe that was a dumb move on my part.
Maybe? Maybe? How about absolutely, Nick?
Mr. Wright, I'm afraid I have to penalize you as I warned. Oh, we lost. That's enough. The court sees no reason to further prolong the trial, nor is there any need for more time to decide the case against the defendant. This case is extremely clear. I see no room for misinterpretation of the facts.
Oh, what? I see plenty of room. It's still wide open, no?
This court finds the defendant, Mr. Will Powers, guilty. The accused will surrender to the court immediately, to be held pending trial at a higher court within a month from today's date. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Well,
Oh well, win some, lose some.
so I guess that's what happens with a game over. Oh. It just takes me all the way back. Okay, so do we start over? See if we can speedrun this?
Sure. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna speed through all of this. Is there a full auto skip, single box skip? Yeah. Okay. God, so where did we go wrong? Oh, right, I think it was because it was during that second round of cross-examination, I think.
Yeah.
And there's the jackhammer dead. Skip it. Okay, so... Right, she's going to completely come on to him. Nice. She sure is one hell of an old bag. Okay, guard station at 1 p.m. Done a run through there since the morning. Errands to run, 1 p.m. Main gate until 5. Murder happened at 2:30. Certain man walked right by me at 2 p.m. Gave us powers. God, I don't remember what... I know I'm supposed to use the photo, but where?
Go back to the errands. Did we question her on that? On like why she was late? And then she said it was because she was watching.
What kind of errands?
Oh, well, you know.
Answer the... Oh, right. That's you, my bad.
Oh, answer the question.
I was watching poor Hammer and Powers observing, you know.
Observing? Weren't you supposed to be at the guard station?
Whippersnapper, I told you I locked the gate, didn't I? I did my job.
I'm not sure... Oh,
Not sure your boss would see that way.
Anyway, I always watch Hammer's run-throughs. Always. Never missed one in all my years.
I want to see a Steel Samurai run through too.
You could quit being a spirit medium and take up guard duty.
Damn, Phoenix. Not a bad idea. Is this it?
I think so.
Yep, music stopped. Yeah. No, they can't. God, she is so unreliable as a witness. All these stabbing noises.
I love when Edgeworth just like shakes his head.
He's just like, what am I doing here?
You have the perfect Edgeworth voice. That's exactly how he sounds in my head.
Just doing a kind of like deeply, like slightly suave, arrogant voice like this.
That's it.
Perfect.
Let's hear about your proof then.
I think we come into account that the thing was broken here.
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
Oh, he sprained his ankle? Did we do that one already?
Ah. Yeah, I wouldn't...
Does look like he's dragging his foot.
See, and you didn't trust me, whippersnapper.
Well, Nick, find any glaring contradictions?
Well, she seems pretty sure there was powers in that photo. I guess I'll just press her and see if I can shake her conviction.
Alright.
Whippersnapper.
Hey, oh, right.
Hey, I haven't said anything yet.
How did you know I'm not pointing fingers at anyone behind their backs?
Oh, she's doing it again.
Yes, and to think he's supposed to be the Steel Samurai. What a laugh! So, Power sprained his ankle. I helped make it better for him, of course.
You helped make it better?
I kissed it where it hurt.
Let's just skip over that part, shall we?
Where was the assist? Oh, that's you, my bad.
Who was the assistant then?
Oh, her? She was cleaning up backdrops, I think. He didn't know about Powers' ankle.
You may continue your testimony. I think we've heard enough.
Where is this Steel Samurai costume now?
Actually, well, we couldn't find it.
Okay, I'm just gonna keep skipping ahead. Don't you do it! Object. I'm gonna object this time.
That's it. Hold it right there! We keep talking possibilities, but we have to agree that this photo shows the Steel Samurai. Nowhere in this photo can we see Mr. Will Powers.
The defense has a point. I also wonder if someone else not caught on camera could have killed Mr. Hammer. We'll have to consider that possibility also. Then allow me to remove that doubt from your mind, Your Honor. Will the witness continue her testimony, please?
No need to ask twice.
Oh, yeah. I remember this part. Oh, I hit the wrong button. There we go.
Hold on, look at this photograph one more time. This photo was taken by the camera at the gate for the studios, correct?
Yes, sir,
Yes,
Sonny.
Sonny. So whenever anyone passes by here, it automatically takes a picture, huh?
And here I thought you didn't know your head from a hole in the ground.
Right, anyway. Also true that the computer in the guard station records all security cam data.
Ooh, you know, if you wanted to work at the studio, we might have an opening.
That very computer printed out this photo. Note that on the back of the photo I printed the words, October 15, 2 p.m., photo number 2.
Even I know that means it was taken at 2 p.m. on October the 15th. Really, Sonny?
Actually, I knew that too. The issue here is the bit at the end where it says photo number 2.
Photo 2?
The computer only held data for one photo on that day, huh? Don't you think that's odd? Shouldn't this photo be photo number 1 if it really was the only photo?
Order, order. Please tell the court what you mean by this, Mr. Wright.
Actually, that's what I want to ask the witness. This evidence shows that not one, but 2 people went to the studio that day. Yet there's only data for one of the photos. Who could have erased the photo, the data for the other photo? Only someone with access, the security lady herself.
Eh? You watch your mouth, whippersnapper. The only person I saw that day was Will Powers.
With that camera on the gate fired twice, that means 2 people went by.
Well, yes, that's what it would seem to mean.
Can the witness explain this to the court?
I don't understand these newfangled computer things. Itchy boy, help!
Huh? But believe me, I want to, but I don't know what this means either.
Some help you are. You're a whippersnapper, too. Whippersnapper?
Something the matter, Miss Oldbag?
Ah, that's right. I just remembered something.
Let me guess. Someone else passed by the gate, someone other than the Steel Samurai.
Well, yes, I suppose you could put it that way.
I see. Your testimony, please.
The other person.
Every day after I finish my guard duties, I have one other important job to do. I go through the photos recorded on the security computer and check them. I throw out any photos that aren't suspicious looking, you see. Come to think of it, now I remember throwing out one photo that day.
Miss Oldbag, this is the first I've heard of this.
Well, of course, Sonny, I've only just remembered it.
Right. Anyway, Mr. Wright, please begin the cross-examination.
Well, I'd say this was a turn for the unexpected, but I kind of expected this. She really is unreliable as a witness.
Oh, yeah.
Don't I have to just keep pressing? Is that what we did?
I think so, yeah. I don't think there's too much we could do in this.
Fanboy. This might have been it.
Steel Samurai fanboys, real freaks if you ask me. They get information about the rehearsals from gosh knows where. They're always hanging about. One was there that day.
I think this is you again?
Well,
yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, wait a second. Didn't you just say no one else could get in? I locked the main gate so no one could get in. Those were your words.
Well, if you must know, there's a drain that goes into the employee area. The grate has been loose for a while. It leads outside, and well, that's where they come in.
That's you.
They come in through the drain?
I told you they were freaks. Oh, and...
And?
They're kids. Children. Whippersnappers.
Kids? So, on the photo that you erased?
It was a boy. Probably 2nd or 3rd grade.
What?
Order, order. Let me get this straight. You saw 2 people pass by the gate on their way to the studios that day. One was the Steel Samurai dragging his leg. The other was a boy who looked to be in about 2nd or 3rd grade.
Oh yes, well we see his type there every day. Can't stop him, can't catch him.
Yeah, you're a security lady. You're supposed to be able to catch them all, like Pokemon. What are you doing, ma'am?
A boy in 2nd or 3rd grade. I assume it would be hard, if not impossible, for a young boy to wield the samurai spear. Impossible, I'd think. It's quite heavy.
Right, as I said, I didn't pay him much mind. That's why I erased the data.
Nick, what's going on? I mean, the boy was there. That makes him a suspect.
Yeah, and they're already trying to unsuspect him.
This court will take a 5-minute recess. I want the defense and the prosecution to consider this new information. And no forgetting vital information this time.
Mr. Powers? Yes. Tell me straight, were you really in your dressing room? You didn't go to the studio? I didn't go to the studio. I was just sleeping, honest.
So who was the Steel Samurai in that security photo?
How should I know? The steel samurai costume was off in the corner of the dressing room. Anyone could have walked in and taken it, really.
What? You should take better care of that stuff.
I couldn't imagine anyone would want to steal a steel samurai costume. So, where does this leave me? Doesn't look good, huh? You're the only suspect right now.
Nick, what are we gonna do?
First, we play for more time. We'll start targeting someone else that could conceivably have done this.
Right. And it'll take them so long to shoot us down that we can get another day.
Right, but if we pick the wrong person, we might lose on the spot. You don't sound very optimistic. I'm not optimistic at all, actually.
Hey Nick, it's time.
Okay, let's go. What does that mean? Please don't sigh like that.
Sniff.
Court will now reconvene for the trial of Mr. Will Powers. Mr. Edgeworth, will you present the prosecution's thoughts on this matter? The prosecution's thoughts are simple. Nothing has changed. The other person who went to the studio was a boy of roughly 10 years of age. The photo we do have may not be hard evidence. But there is still no one else that could have committed this crime. I call for a verdict of guilty for the defendant, Mr. Will Powers. Very well, Mr. Wright, your thoughts?
The defense disagrees with the prosecution's claim. There is another person who could have committed this crime.
Oh, order? Interesting. Let us hear who you have in mind. However, be aware that this court does not look kindly on accusing the innocent. If you accuse someone who is obviously innocent, you will be penalized.
Right, great, as if the stakes weren't high enough.
So who was this person other than Mr. Powers that could have committed the murder?
So we said the assistant girl and the grade school boy. I guess we can only really say the security lady.
Let's do it. It was the security lady, Wendy Oldbag.
Who?
The steel samurai is dragging his leg in this picture. That means whoever was in the suit knew about that morning's injury.
Oh, I didn't think about that. But I keep also thinking the PA was there. She possibly would have
And
seen the
it's,
fall
like-
at least.
And both legs are slacked, like you said.
Yeah, that's also very true.
Maybe because they'd been watching that action scene run through. There was only one person other than Powers and Hammer who knew about that injury. The security lady, Oldbag.
What? Whippersnapper!
Order! Order! Is this true, Oldbag?
Oldbag? That's Miss Oldbag to you!
Miss Oldbag was standing guard alone at the main gate. She was by herself. In other words, she has no alibi. She could have briefly left her post to steal the steel samurai costume. Eh? Then slipped into Studio One, the scene of the murder.
Why would she go through the trouble of wearing the steel samurai costume?
Simple, Your Honor. We knew the camera at the gate would take her picture. If she was in his costume, she could point the finger at Mr. Powers.
I see. Excellent deductive reasoning, Mr. Wright.
Oh yeah, right there. Sherlock Holmes number 2, the second, baby.
Hold on, I need to see if I can get a screenshot of that. Yep, screenshot saved.
Got it. Eh? That's odd. Isn't this the part where Edgeworth pounces? Doesn't he usually jump up with an objection and some new damning evidence?
I think he really just wants to be rid of her.
Well, Mr. Edgeworth, does the prosecution have an opinion on this matter?
The prosecution has no meaningful objections at this time.
What? What's that supposed to mean? Oh, so you all think I did it, is that it? Naughty boy, don't just sit there, do something!
What's my move? Maybe now's my chance to take this the whole way?
Press further or give Granny a break.
Do we have anything else we can do to push her further?
I think the game might take like do that for us, but who knows?
Sure. The very same reasoning that makes Mr. Powers a suspect in this case can be used to cast doubt on Miss Oldbag's actions on that day.
But why would I do something so horrible to poor Hammer?
You forgot that Mr. Powers lacks a clear motive, too.
Indeed.
That did it. Now Windbag is one of the suspects. No hard feelings, I hope.
I feel like she's gonna take this to the grave.
Wait just a minute! What about that other person who went to the studio? The boy! The one whose photo I erased!
He's only a grade schooler, though, as you said. Second or third grade, was it?
That doesn't matter! When I was that age, I could pin my old man in 10 seconds, tops!
You have super strength, number 1.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Pickle, are you there? I can't quite hear you all of a sudden.
Oops.
Oh,
I'm getting some
good.
some delay.
Oh, what's happening?
Oh, sorry. It was your voice was just cutting in and out a little bit, but
Oh.
I think it's better now.
Oh, hang on. Let me unplug and plug my mic back in. How's that? Better?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, cool. Okay, so
That boy is not the killer.
yeah.
What? How can you be so sure? Oh, or is it be nice to the kids and mean to your elders' day, whippersnapper?
I have proof.
Uh-oh.
Proof?
Indeed? Then let's see this proof, Mr. Wright. You have proof that shows the boy could not have committed this murder.
Is it the card key? It might very well be.
The grate was not to the studio, right? It was to the other part?
Yeah, the grade was into the employee thing, but the thing that I'm thinking is, and you're free to disagree with me if you want, but don't you need a card key in order to get into any of the studios?
Yeah. So yeah, it might be the card key. Could try that.
Yeah, only somebody with a card key. Wait. But she said earlier on she doesn't even have her own
Oh, she
card key to
doesn't
get into
have
one of the
one.
studios. And we swiped this from Will Powers' dressing room. Oh, but that also means that
Could it?
sorry. That also
Okay.
means that like the kid couldn't have gotten in to commit a murder either if he didn't have a key card. But that also means only somebody with a key card could have gotten in to kill Hammer.
Hmm.
Because I think
You could try that.
Yeah, because I think about the photo, and similar to what everybody is saying, I don't think that's admissible evidence. Other than the whole number 2 thing. But it could be the key card.
Yeah, try it. Take that. The scene of the murder, as we all know, is Studio 1. However, you need a card key to enter Studio 1. How could a boy with no formal relation to the studios have a card key?
I see. Well, would the witness care to comment on this?
The windbag, speechless. This has got to be a first.
Very well. This court will suspend proceedings on the current trial for today. Mr. Edgeworth, please find out more about your witness, Miss Windy... What was her name? Something Oldbag, Your Honor. And the prosecution will look further into this Oldbag before we continue. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Wait a second!
Oh, it's a song.
I'm not going to just sit here while you run off barking up the wrong tree! Me! I'm talking!
Oh, great. Stop the presses. The windbag wants to talk.
Miss Oldbag, what is this all about? Have you omitted something from your testimony?
Actually, if you must know, there's something I was told not to talk about.
Not to talk about.
By whom?
Huh? You mean it wasn't Edgeworth who told her not to talk?
Well, testify.
Is it gumshoe?
Global Studios wanted me to keep quiet about something. There were some other people at the studios on the day of the murder. They said they had nothing to do with it, see? So they told me to just pretend they hadn't been at the studio that day. But if you're going to go accusing me, I'm not letting them get away scot-free!
I'm gonna keep doing this voice. I need water. There we go.
Miss Oldbag, this is crucial information. Why did you keep this from the court until now?
Ain't you been listening? They told me to shut my trap, and I always do what I'm told.
No, this isn't a bad dream, Your Honor. Witness the power of the old bag. That's another good screenshot.
Yeah, it is. God, like, the power of the old bag, it's what creates that wind tunnel at the corner of Adams and Wabash in Chicago.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination.
I'm gonna just keep pressing.
Yeah. So, you were told not to talk, huh?
That's right, by the studio and the TV bigwigs, no less.
Why didn't I hear about this?
Don't be so hard on yourself, Sonny. We were all in on it.
Alright, press that.
Who are these people?
Well, the director and the producer, for starters.
The director?
We should have known something was fishy. How could they have done a run-through of their action scene without a director? Of course!
Yes, well, I was surprised. No one asked about it.
So, where were these people?
The director was in the employee area all morning for the run-through. He joined the producer around lunchtime, and they had a meeting after that.
Where?
Oh, in the Studio 2 trailer.
Studio 2? There's a Studio 2?
Well, if you look at the guide map, here it is.
Oh, right, that is me.
You go through the gate and all the way to the left.
The path where the monkey's head was fallen over.
Well, Mr. Wright, would you like to continue the cross-examination?
I think I've already asked all my questions, but...
What do we want to do? Your call.
I don't know, I guess we could take a break.
Yeah, okay.
Your Honor, we have learned there were others at Global Studios on the day in question. The director and the producer and some bigwigs were all present. Yet, as we stand here, they have not been questioned. I hold that it is impossible to declare a verdict on the defendant, Mr. Powers.
The court acknowledges the defense's point. The prosecution will gather more information about the witness, Miss Oldbag, and more information about these other people we have just been told of. I understand, Your Honor. This ends the day's proceedings in the trial of Mr. Will Powers. That is all. This court is adjourned.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I was right to ask you to defend me.
Aw, really, it's nothing. Grin. Oh, or should I?
We'll be going down to the studios to do some more investigating. Oh, sorry, that's me. We have to find out more about this director and producer. They'll be turning up in the next trial as witnesses, for certain. So now's my chance to get material for the cross-examination.
So, Nick, have we figured out just who it was in that steel samurai costume? Could it really have been old Windbag?
What do you think, Mr. Powers?
I don't think...
Oh, that's you.
I don't think it was her, really.
Neither do I, Nick.
Yeah, I know. Look, I was just buying time back there.
Convincingly, I might add.
Someone had to be the bad guy for a bit to take the pressure off Mr. Powers.
Poor old Windbag. I feel kind of sorry for her.
Well, she wasn't winning any points out there, with or without my accusation. Okay, let's get down to the studios.
Right. We'll be back to visit you soon.
Thanks. Thanks, guys.
To be continued. Oh, this is a long case, I'm realizing.
Yeah.
God, I feel like not even episodes 1 or 2 were this long. I'm not knocking it though.
Yeah, it's a good one.
Yeah.
Oof, what a day.
This is no time for relaxing, Nick. Say, you think WP's got a chance?
I guess that really depends on the people we found out about in today's trial. Yeah?
The director and producer.
Yeah, them.
Well, what are we doing here then? Let's get to the studios.
What do you think we should do?
Huh? Why don't we do what you just said? We gotta get the scoop on this director and producer.
Oh, right. Then there's no point hanging out here.
That's what I've been saying! Let's get to those studios pronto! We don't have enough information to make a case yet.
That's exactly the same thing you said yesterday. Just admit it, you don't have a clue what happened.
There's not enough information. Okay, back to the studio.
Let's do it.
No one's here.
Right. Now that they have Mrs. Oldbag in custody, guess they don't have anyone else to replace her.
Damn. Hey, in the guard station, look, she left her donuts. What? I wasn't gonna eat them. I would.
Probably stale by now.
Stale donuts aren't nearly as bad as stale cupcakes. Hey, Nick. It looks like Detective Gumshoe isn't here today.
You're right. He's probably up to his neck in paperwork after the commotion at today's trial.
So, Nick, remember that Studio 2 we heard about at the trial today? It was down that path with the fallen tree, right?
Yeah, I think that's what they said.
Maybe the director and the rest of them are there today. Now's our chance, Nick. Let's check it out. Here we are. This is Studio 2?
I thought so.
It doesn't really look much like a studio, does it?
No, that it does not.
Hey, there's a trailer over there.
Looks pretty sturdy for a movie set trailer.
Are we sure this is a studio?
These look like materials for making a movie set.
They've been sitting here for quite some time. This might as well be a junkyard.
Can you slide to the left?
Like over here? Or further down?
I think there's more over to the left. Will let you do that? Just left button.
Oh yeah, no, it's not.
Okay.
Oh wait, slide.
Maybe.
There we are.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, what's this?
Looks like 2 people ate here. There's nothing left on the plates.
Hey, so they ate T-bone steaks too.
What is it with steaks around here?
Hey, there's always room for steak. But something does seem out of place.
What?
I don't know. It just feels odd.
An incinerator. Apparently they just put this one in. It's already covered in soot. They must not clean it much.
I don't think they shoot movies here. I think this has got to be like some kind of weird cult thing.
A light van for moving staff and equipment around. They've kept it in pretty good shape. Looks like it'd run just fine.
Well, let's go for a drive.
Sure, if I had a license.
Nick, you don't have to have a... Nick, you don't have a driver's license?
Oh, look, I have this.
That's not going to help you. Why are you showing me your attorney's badge, Nick? Think I can slide back over? I'm curious about this dent here.
Yeah. There's some flowers here.
Wow, so pretty. They're taking good care of these.
Don't get too close. That fence looks dangerous.
Oh, what? Nothing about the dent?
Yeah. A closer inspection, this trailer looks like it's been here for a while. I don't think this is part of some temporary film set.
Yeah, I'm thinking someone else lives here. Nick, let's go inside.
You think it's okay? Oh well, it's locked.
Aw, shucks. Is there anything else? Ah.
There's a big number 2 painted here.
Probably because this is Studio 2?
Probably. It doesn't look anything like a studio.
I don't think there's anything else. Back out, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, there was something here. I don't really want to be in here.
Yeah, it's a murder scene.
I want to go someplace else. Nick? Well, where else is there to go? The detention center? Or back to the employee area?
Try that. Let's do that.
Look, it's that assistant girl. Hey! Hi. WP's lawyers, right? I heard about the trial. Great job, guys.
Oh? Oh, don't mention it.
Is it true they caught the security lady?
Oh. 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 Oh.
Actually, she just called me. She told me to cover up that drain.
You mean that one? Wow, what a mess.
I know. I'm not so good with handiwork. Some assistant, right? Yeah, but you do works on the props and the backdrops, right? Right. Just lots of times they end up looking worse than they did before I fixed them. Oh? Oh, well, I'm sure these things happen. Nothing to worry yourself about. You're right. I won't.
Personally, I think she should worry at least a little bit more.
If you'll excuse me, I have to go to the guard station. I'm supposed to fill in for Miss Oldbag. Right, see you later then. Good luck with your investigation. You know, I never did examine this half of it. I didn't even realize there was a slide option.
Yeah, let's check it out.
So the fanboy they were talking about in the trial today, he came in through that drain?
So it seems, I guess they covered it up in a hurry.
Hey Nick, if that drain's covered, the boy won't be able to get in.
Yeah, I think that was the idea.
I feel kind of sorry for him though, don't you?
What, you want to rip the grate off?
Really, Nick? We can?
Whoa, serious? Uh-oh.
Alright, what do we do?
I say rip it open.
Alright.
What do you think?
Well, I guess some things are... Oh, that's you.
I guess some things are just made to be broken. Huh?
Yay! You know, Nick, you're pretty swell sometimes.
Sometimes.
Hiya! There. That should make the kids happy.
The things we do.
Feels like a Courage the Cowardly Dog quote. The things I do for love!
The drain grate is off. And I know who did it.
Now the kids will be able to come in again. Doesn't it make you feel great to do a good deed like that?
Must be nice to live so free of guilt.
Yeah.
There's a half-finished backdrop for a stage here. Looks like a castle.
Looks like Osaka Castle. I've seen it too often in anime to know. But who knows?
Probably Neo Old Tokyo Castle.
Neo Old Tokyo Castle. Are you real? Huh. Bike. What's a bike doing here?
Looks like one of those electric-powered bicycles.
Oh, there's a few people in my neighborhood that ride those around. Those are interesting.
How cool. I don't know about these. I mean, what's the point?
It makes it a lot easier to go up hills.
Don't people cycle to get exercise?
I mean, that is a good point.
The remains of the other day's lunch are scattered around. Everyone was probably too shocked to clean up. There's a T-bone on one of the plates, minus the steak.
I don't know if I'm going to get any kind of like new information.
Oh, we could see if maybe there's more of the room that we didn't see before.
But we did take that card key. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, back, move. This is where the steel samurai costume was on the day of the murder.
That's what Mr. Powers says, at least. I guess I snuck in and took it while he was sleeping.
But Nick, what if Mr. Powers hadn't been sleeping? I wonder what the killer was planning on doing then.
She's got a point.
Mr. Powers' bag. I wonder what's inside. Hey, supermarket tabloids? Wow, I'm kind of shocked.
Hiya, leave those alone. Wolfman found on Mars. I'll have to buy that issue.
Wolfmen found on Mars. Phoenix, I swear. Yeah, like, that's one thing that interests me, is that there's a Steel Samurai wig in here, yet the photograph clearly photoed someone wearing the Steel Samurai wig. So I'm not sure.
There's an array of cosmetics here. According to Maya, that wig was used in some old TV show.
Samurai Boogie Woogie, Nick. Get with the picture.
Look, explain to me just how you can identify a show by seeing a wig?
I, kind of like samurai movies.
Kinda. Looks like someone was sleeping here.
I think these might be repeats.
Mr. Powers. Maybe Powers did take a nap here, like you said.
Oh, my bad.
There's. Guess he doesn't open his window much. Kinda dusty outside. There's some regular suits in among the costumes here. Those must be Mr. Powers' personal clothes. There's a bunch of snacks on the table. They must give these to the employees. Some tea and cookies.
Wait, Nick!
What now?
These snacks. They've passed the expiration date.
Then don't eat them?
They're snacks. They're meant to be eaten. I think the only thing we haven't investigated is the mirror, and that might be a repeat of something.
They always have mirrors like this in dressing rooms. I see my hair is still nice and spiky, just how I like it. So maybe if the snacks in the room was expired, then maybe our client wasn't in here?
You think so?
Or maybe he just wasn't eating it.
Maybe. Okay. Oh, hello. Oh, you look a little out of place. It's the clothes, isn't it? I thought my camo vest might do the trick. Kind of like an alternative guard fashion thing? Okay, I got questions.
So, how are the studios doing?
There's police wandering around everywhere. It's terrible. They won't even let me clean up. Don't want me disturbing evidence. I haven't even cleaned up our lunch plates from the day of the murder.
You mean those plates with the steak bones left over on them in the employee area?
Yeah, can you believe it? Do kids sneak in here a lot? Well, I don't think there's that many of them, but I do see one in particular a bunch. He's always gawking at the sets or snapping pictures. You should see old Windbag's eyes flash when she sees him. She has a bit of trouble catching him, though.
I heard something at the trial today. They said that the director and producer were here the day of the murder.
Oh, sorry. I was in the prop storage room, so I didn't see them. I guess they were here, though. The studio head seemed pretty eager to keep us quiet. So they were trying to protect the director. More the producer, really. The producer's our real star here. She saved these studios from the brink of disaster and kept them running. I don't think we'd still be in business if it weren't for that producer.
The producer, huh?
I guess should we go
We could try
talk
the
to...
detention center.
Yeah.
Oh, Mr. Wright, thank you for earlier. Not at all. We got lucky, to tell the truth.
You can say that again.
That's not.
So, WP, do you have any leads that might get us going in the right direction?
So sorry, but no.
Be sure to tell us anything that comes to mind, no matter how small.
We can't rely on getting lucky again tomorrow. Yeah.
The fanboy.
Do fanboys sneak into the studios often? No, not that I know of. That security lady's pretty strict with them.
But in today's testimony, didn't she say they were often hanging around?
Those kids really, really love the Steel Samurai. They sneak past when she's not looking, I guess. Was the director present at the morning run-through? Yes, he was. He was directing how the Steel Samurai and the evil magistrate should move.
Why didn't you tell us that before?
Well, just the studio asked us to keep quiet.
That has nothing to do with this. I hate to repeat myself, but Nick here's a newbie lawyer, fresh off the bar. When he loses, he's going to lose big.
Whose side is she on?
You aren't hiding anything else from us, are you?
No, I sure hope not.
Curious to see if he has anything to say about what?
Oh, I was gonna say about the murder weapon.
Oh, present.
Regarding the murder weapon. Yes. Is it heavy, that spear? It's pretty hefty, yeah. I don't think the average person would be able to swing it around effectively.
And that's the spear that broke or something during the morning run-through?
Oh, yes. I goofed on a round kick, you see. I broke the spear. The security lady fixed it for me right away, though.
With duct tape. We heard. Okay, powers his photo.
Regarding this photograph, you... This really, truly, absolutely isn't you, right? Right. I was sleeping in my dressing room the whole time, honest. But who else could have worn it?
Your costume was in your dressing room?
Yep. I guess they snuck in and took it while I was sleeping. Who? We found this card key in your dressing room. Oh, that's mine, yeah.
Can people outside the studios get these cards?
I don't think so. Even I have to return the card. Once the show's done filming, that is.
Huh.
So someone from that previous old show could have done it. From the Boogie Woogie movie.
Theoretically.
Thank you for showing me that, whatever it is. I wish I could help. Sorry.
Yeah, I don't think that was, Okay. So let's go back to the studio and present her with some of this stuff.
So you work with the props, right? About that murder weapon.
You mean the samurai spear? Yeah, it's a prop, but it's still pretty heavy. I hate having to carry that thing around.
So you'd have to be pretty strong to use that as a weapon, it sounds like. Why is Mr. Powers the only person I can think of? Could you take a look at this?
That's Mr.
That's
Powers.
Mr. Powers.
Why is he dragging his leg like that? What is this anyway?
Looks like she didn't know about this photo or the injury that morning.
Never mind.
Never mind. Oh,
Wow, they gave a lawyer one of those card keys?
well, I'm sort of borrowing it.
I see. You better be careful not to lose that. They're very strict about those card keys here.
Guess they're pretty good about keeping these out of outsiders' hands. Thanks, I'll be careful.
Not really sure what that is, sorry. The only other thing I can think to do is go back to Studio 2. Oh! Huh! There's things here.
This place is deserted.
Eek! Nick, what's that noise? It sounded like it came from inside the trailer.
Someone must be inside.
Hello?
No answer.
Pretty suspicious if you ask me, Nick. Let's go in.
I'm not sure we should be barging in. Huh, it's locked.
What? Don't we have a key?
No, but there's probably one in the guard station at the main gate.
Then what are we waiting for? Let's borrow it.
If they'll let us.
Main gate.
The computer that runs the studio security cameras. Huh? Looks like it's been turned off for the day.
That's suspicious.
Security guard station. I can see the computer that runs the security cameras.
Oh,
Oh, please don't touch anything in there. Oops.
The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew.
I really want the key to that trailer. Maybe next time. An overhead map of the studios. Right from here is the employee area. To the left are the actual film studios.
God, we can't get the key?
Do we have to do something to get her out of here? So we can take it.
I have one idea. I'm not sure if it's... Oh, I went the wrong way.
Oh!
Oh, I missed something here.
Great, that you used to cover the drain. It's a little bent. I don't think it would fit if I tried to put it back on. Maybe we can go through the gate? The grate?
Nah, I don't think it'll let us.
Can you check out the, a forklift to the left?
Nothing. But I'm realizing I think I can check out, prop storage.
That must be the storage room. That's where they keep all the film equipment.
Wow, Nick, you know a lot about the industry.
What else would they keep in a film studio?
There's only one other thing I can think of, and that's maybe pressing him. No, I can't.
Have we gone to have we been to Studio One lately?
I guess we haven't. Oh, I guess not, because, wait a minute. Oh, we can't investigate that backpack? Like, Maya is uncomfortable here because this was the scene of a crime. That's the only thing I can remember.
We could check out the tree and the monkey. In the trail, they said Studio 2 was down this path. The monkey head is in the way, but we should be able to get by it without a problem.
This monkey head is real heavy.
Well, it did knock that tree over when it fell.
Are we sure that's the case, or did the tree knock off the monkey head? Both of these, the monkey head and the tree, fell the day of the murder, didn't they?
Yeah, that's what Detective Gumshoe said. A studio mascot. Apparently it's a monkey of some kind. I've never seen a monkey with a nose like that before.
Gibbons, gotta love him. Why don't they put his head back on? Maybe we should ask that assistant.
I'm not sure we really want her fixing anything.
Damn.
You probably need a crane to move that thing.
Probably so. We could ask her. Nope.
Looks like a studio van. They probably use it to carry around film equipment. Main entrance to the studios. They probably have a police officer on patrol out there. Oh, is she still here?
Yeah.
Oh, she is. Okay.
I wonder what would happen if I presented her with a map. Oh, okay.
We can try going back to the law office real quick.
To where? Oh, the office.
Our law office? I don't know, sometimes...
Nope. I have one idea.
Nope.
Go back to Studio 2.
Oh, try the window. The trailer door is locked. The key is probably in the security guard station. I doubt they'd let us borrow it. Nope, can't use the window.
Well, hopefully they'll let us ask again.
I can see the computer that runs the securities.
Well, please don't touch anything in there. The security lady would knock the stuffing out of me if she knew. What do you mean next time? I am, like, losing it right now.
I know.
I don't know if it's due to fatigue or... I'm not sure, but I feel like I'm crashing out pretty heavily right now.
Yeah, no, me too. It's okay. Yeah, brain's a little fried.
Yeah, so... I don't know about you, this may be as good a place as any to call it.
Sounds good?
Yeah, we have been live for like 3 hours.
Okay. Yeah?
Title screen. There we are. Oh, man. Yeah, so, we made a lot of progress. We accidentally messed up at one point, but, yeah, I definitely think there's a lot to, there's still a lot to like with this game. It can be very funny at times.
Mm-hmm.
So, other than that, I know this was your first collab. What did you think?
Yeah, I had a blast. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, thank you for being here. This was a lot of fun. So, before we end off, do you have anything you want to plug or shout out before we finish up?
No. Thanks a dillion.
Yeah, thank you, Adillion, for being here, and hopefully I can collab on your channel one of these days. Pickle?
Oops, sorry, I lost you there for a second.
Oh, my bad. I was saying, well, thank you for being here, and hopefully I can collab on your channel. Oh, hold on. I think my mic is being silly again. I was saying, hopefully I can collab on your channel one of these days.
Sounds good.
All right. Well, thank you all so much for being here. If you liked what you saw, please consider liking, commenting, subscribing, and tune in for tomorrow's stream. I'm going to be playing or continuing my run of Doom 2016. All right, well, I will see you guys soon. Have a great rest of your night. See you later.